So I've been in the business for 36 years, and let's see, back in 2008 when we had the mortgage meltdown, I was working for a company at the time that shut down retail lending. Prior to that experience though, I was working with a recruiter while at this company, and this recruiter was constantly telling me, Kim, if you're ever in need of a job, you gotta talk to this company, Fairway Independent Mortgage. And I was like, well, who the heck is Fairway? And he's like, I know you never heard of them, but if you find yourself in a position where you need to talk to somebody, call them, just trust me. The CEO who developed the company, he's a loan officer at heart, and he's building a company that's loan officer centric. As fate would have it, 2008 happened, our company shut down retail lending, and I made that call. I'll tell you what, I'm so happy I did, because I thought that day when our company shut down was one of the worst days of my life. Who knew it was the best day of my life, because it gave me the opportunity to meet with Fairway.
Why should people choose Fairway? I think that's a really great question. I think Fairway offers pretty much everything you want in this industry. So at my previous career, I was there 15 years, learned a lot about the things that I wanted and really a lot about the things that I didn't want. At the end of the day, it's really about what's best for the team and what's best for the customer. And I think Fairway gives you those choices and those options because it's not a one size fits all. So you get to do you and do business the way that you want to do it in order to best serve your communities. So
we came as a group, we collectively said yes, 100% across the board. We made the transition, and the transition in of itself was delight. People who came to sit with us, they helped us. They were holding our hands throughout the whole process, so we didn't miss a beat. That's one of the most nerve-wracking parts for a loan officer is when they change companies, because we're all about speed, we're getting another loan, and we don't have time to slow down and learn anything, and we get that. So that's why we hold your hand to get you through it as quickly as possible and up and running so you can do your next loan.
Really what I'm looking for when I look for a company or when I look for Fairway was, what happens when things go sideways? Because they always do. And it's kind of how do you react to that? And really what we see in this industry is a lot of finger pointing and trying to figure out who did what right or wrong. And here at Fairway, it's just about how do we fix it.
What I want for you is for you to experience the same thing we've experienced. Here we are 13 years later. I thought all these people were so darn nice in the beginning. We really believed that was just a honeymoon phase. Well, 13 years later, they are just as nice as they were on day one.
For me, the decision to move to Fairway was pretty simple. Jake and Kim basically said, look, you create it, you get to build it. There's no box that you need to fit in. It's kind of your blueprint to run with, and you do business the way you need to in your communities to be the most successful. And I think for us, that's really what it is. This job can be very simple or it can be very complicated. And at Fairway, we try to make it really simple. You do you. You guys know your markets better than anybody else, and you need to do what you need to do in those markets to best serve your communities. And we've had that ability from day one to just kind of be who we are and do things our way.